Welcome to Buffalo, New York for Friday Night SmackDown Christmas Edition, and we're opening with the General Manager, Adam Pearce.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Lake Forest to the north, weighing in at 200.
So he announced it last week that he had a big announcement to make for tonight's Christmas Edition episode, and we have a stacked episode here for SmackDown. We have Io Sky defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against Rhea Ripley. LA Knight will celebrate his Intercontinental Championship victory from last Friday. Bubba Ray Dudley will be here live. And of course, the main event, Gunther will defend the PWG Championship against Drew McIntyre and Braun Breaker in a triple threat match. And we'll be back in a moment. Buffalo, New York. Welcome to the final SmackDown and the Christmas edition of SmackDown of the year. That's right, next week will mark the first SmackDown of 2026. And this, the final SmackDown of 2025. And we're not going to let you down because we have a stacked card, as mentioned in commentary before. Io Sky will defend the SmackDown Women's Championship against Rhea Ripley tonight. LA Knight will be live to celebrate his Intercontinental Championship victory from last week against Daniel Bryan. Gunther will defend the PWG Championship against Drew McIntyre and Braun Breaker in a triple threat match. But as I said last week, I was here to make an announcement, and I'm going to make that announcement right now. Much like what Raw did not too long ago, SmackDown will be doing the same thing starting tonight and concluding at the Royal Rumble. And that is introducing a women's mid-card championship, specifically the women's Intercontinental Championship. And as I said before, it will start tonight and conclude at the Royal Rumble. That's all I had to say. Enjoy the show, and thank you for all your support in 2025. So big news from Adam Pearce there, and a big SmackDown here to close out what has been a big 2025. Let's have fun. Let's get ready for 2026. And we're back here in Buffalo, New York, and we're kicking off with the SmackDown Women's Championship match.
The WWE Women's World Championship.
Next week it should be a big show because it's the first SmackDown of the year, right?
Yeah, of course. And here comes Rhea Ripley, who's been desperate to be champion, and now is her chance. The long-awaited rematch with Io Sky is finally here. And with the opportunity to walk into 2026 with the SmackDown Women's title would be huge. We're also just about a week removed, 6 days to be exact, from day one, and then about 2.5 weeks removed from the Royal Rumble. And Rhea Ripley would love to walk into one of those pay-per-views with a title. Or both of them, really. In fact, her goal is probably WrestleMania in March. And here comes Io Sky. She has basically been champion all year with an exception of a short Charlotte and Kairi Sane title reign. But Io has really dominated this SmackDown Women's division for the better part of all of 2025. But Rhea says that we're out with the old and in with the new, and that Io's era of being champion is over, and we're entering 2026 fresh. So we'll see if Io can defeat Rhea once again. She's already beaten her one-on-one before. Can she do it once again? I mean, you're kicking off SmackDown on an already big night here in a hot Buffalo, New York crowd on the day after Christmas Day.
Introducing the challenger from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Bill's Mafia.
And her opponent from Tokyo, Japan, the WWE Women's World Champion, Io Sky.
Big championship defense for Io here, and a big fight feel here in Buffalo, New York, as the SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line to kick off Friday Night SmackDown.
And Josh Allen's in attendance.
Here we go. Feeling each other out. Oh, nice shot from Io to start us off. But Rhea already feeling disrespected. And look at this, Io making some mental errors of her own. And she has to realize that this is not the same Rhea Ripley she faced earlier this year. This is a Rhea Ripley who feels like this match is do or die. I mean, if you do not get this done, if you do not get this done tonight, you don't know what your future holds, especially entering a fresh new year where a bunch of women are going to want that opportunity. And you want to be the catalyst of that.
A lot of women's New Year's resolution is win the world title, so
yeah. And
I mean, to be fair, a lot of those New Year's resolutions are usually quit after the first 2 weeks, but I don't know if that one's going to be quit after 2 weeks.
And Io with a big knee strike. And she looks for one again. There it is! Cover! And Rhea at 2. Io thought she had it. But Rhea with a massive kick out at 2 there. And oh my god! What a shot!
He doesn't have to be paying more attention though.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think she's taking this match as seriously as she should be, and that's not a good thing when you're disadvantaged in the size game. You're facing a completely different Rhea Ripley than you did earlier in the year. I mean, this is a Rhea Ripley who, if she has to get a kill, she will to be champion. And look at this. She is just fighting as brutal, physical as she needs to beat Io Sky. And look at the fist. Absolutely caving the skull of the SmackDown Women's Champion as she trips her. And Io Sky now with knee strikes there. And to me, Io's got to go for bigger shots here. Like these knee strikes, which have been working very well at getting Rhea a bit dazed here. But we know Io has a very versatile moveset, and she's going to have to hit more than just that if you want to beat Rhea Ripley tonight. And there's a German suplex.
Getting shades of Brock Lesnar. Her angle. Everybody else is.
And Io goes to the top. And oh my god! Rhea just shrugs her off like nothing. And Rhea just with the power moves. And that's honestly what could win Rhea Ripley this match. Just keep going for those big power moves. You gotta stun your opponent. And she feels like she can do that to Io tonight. And oh, misses there. Io, oh, elbow. And Io Sky, double drop kick in the corner. And Rhea Ripley, they use the ropes to support her here. And Io Sky with another double drop kick. And Io Sky playing this one out as smart as possible. She goes to the top. Misses the splash. Oh my god, what a knee strike cover. That might do it. Whoa. And Io with a kick out immediately. Showing Rhea she's ready. Oh my god. What a boot, and she is bleeding. And look at this. Look at Rhea Ripley. Oh my god, those shots to the head. Like I said earlier, Rhea Ripley does not care how this has to be done. She just wants that championship. If she has to kill Io, she will. That's what it feels like she's trying to do right now. Io, oh my god, what a shot. Trying to pick Rhea Ripley up, but Rhea, oh. They're trying to fight with everything she's got here. She cannot let Rhea Ripley run away with this, because if she does, I mean, this is going to be over quicker than we want it to be. Throwing her in the ring. Now going to go for the leg of the champion. Now Rhea Ripley going to stomp away, putting all her weight on Io Sky here. And again, just picking apart the limbs. And Io, oh, gonna take those big knee shots from Rhea. And look at how Rhea handles her opponents in the ring. It's almost like, it's like kind of similar to like Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, where they just treat you like prey. I mean, they beat on you. It's like a bear tearing apart its food. It's just brutal. It's not easy to watch. Io gonna try a comeback now. No, she's still trying. And Io with the cover, knowing that this probably won't be enough. But she tried it anyways, and Rhea Ripley gonna laugh at her.
Can't laugh at this guy.
Yeah, as tough as we've been talking about how tough Rhea Ripley is, Io is just as physical.
Io's arguably the best wrestler in the world.
And putting Rhea into submission. And this might do it. If Io could get Rhea to tap here, this would be huge. But Io immediately has her submission broken up. Pure dominance on the side of Rhea Ripley. Io can't get full momentum going. It's like the second she has a couple moves, they're all taken down immediately. And misses another splash and another big knee. Oh my god. And Io's still fighting in it. And look at that blood all over her face, and she's going to keep going to the ribs of Rhea Ripley because she knows that's her weakness, and she wants to go for that moonsault. You got to really work on those ribs, and there's a spear. And look at this. Look at Rhea Ripley. Oh my god, tearing up at the face of the champion. And look at that. You can literally see it was blood all over the ring. Is she going to tap here? No, she will not. She's fighting out of this thing.
And
Io Sky breaks out.
the blood all over the floor.
And oh, what a kick. But Rhea going to wisely roll out of the way. And another drop kick in the corner. Now slamming the head of Rhea. And now Io.
Going for that dragonfly from the top row.
And this will be big if she can connect. She's got Rhea in position. Can she connect with it? She does!
Why?
And is that enough, or does Io want to go for the final touches? I think she does. Moonsault.
Not going for the cover.
She wants more. Is she gonna hit another moonsault? It's over.
Io Sky is going to 2026 as champ.
What? Was that a 1 count? The crowd can't believe it. Io can't believe it.
I mean, she was shocked there for a second when she realized that Rhea Ripley's a tough competitor. She needs to go straight
But
down
a
after.
1 count after a dragonfly and 2 moonsaults? Are you even human at that point? And Rhea Ripley almost shrugging her off. And now picking up Sky and drops her to the ground with the electric chair. And it feels like we're moments away from this thing being over. Rhea hits a riptide. And now we're going to go for a second one in a row. And there it is, cover. Is that enough? It should be. What? And now it's Io who's kicking out right away.
Not even a
But
microsecond.
But I don't know, she might regret that. Look at that, she can't even walk. She's trying. Oh. And these two just want to send each other to the hospital at this point. They barely went outside the ring in this match. This has been all in ring.
Staring down that ramp.
And going to continue to attack the ribs of Ripley. And Ripley has struggled with her breathing because of those rib shots. What is Io thinking? I mean, she's giving Rhea time to recover while she's out here. And if she uses a weapon, this match is over. She puts it down.
Realized it.
Oh, counter the boot and takes a shot. Gonna go for the pin. And again, Rhea right away. But she's holding those ribs. It's time for another moonsault. Gonna go for a third. There it is. And another kick out from Ripley. What's it gonna take? Io can't believe it. Ripley's just a machine that won't die. And look at her back. Io's going to places she doesn't typically go. But it's going to be necessary for her survival. And another kick out immediately. I don't know what the hell Io's got to do. Everything she has, it's just countered by Rhea.
Even cheated.
Yeah, what she doesn't typically do. And look at her blood all over the ring. At this point, the mat is basically red. And Rhea's enjoying it. I mean, Rhea has taken as much damage as anyone could take in a match, and it hasn't even affected her, and jeez. This is not how anyone expected SmackDown to open tonight. And now Rhea just mocking the champion. And you can't even say she can't, because she's basically had an answer for everything that Io's given her tonight. And you know Io didn't expect it because she went to a place of cheating, and now she's countering. She's still gonna try. It has not been the cleanest fight for Io, but it's one she still thinks she can win. And there's a super kick. Gonna try another, oh maybe not even a dragonfly. She's gonna bash Rhea's head against that turnbuckle pad. She's doing anything she can here. And Rhea says, screw that. Gives Io a shot to the head. Oh boy. Here we go. This is a match that truly earned a fight like this. Back and forth. The two best women on the SmackDown roster and potentially wrestling in general, brawling it out. What a fight. What a war for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And here we go. A match that will go down in history. Ripley with Io up. Electric chair. And puts Io in an abdominal stretch. And there's no way Io stays in this one. But Io's still fighting out of it. You gotta be kidding me. At this point, what's it gonna take? Look at both of their bodies. Io gonna go for another dragonfly. Another dragonfly! Oh my god! Gonna go for the moonsault. There it is. I think she needs another one. She's hit a bunch in this match. But she needs to. What the hell? Kairi Sane, what's she doing here? Is she here to cost Io? What the hell? Rhea Ripley. Riptide. And Rhea gonna walk up her victory potentially with another Riptide. Not this way.
I mean, to be fair, Io lost the shield,
but not this way. Not a betrayal. 3 Riptides in a row, and there's no way that's not it. Rhea Ripley is champion.
Wow. 1 whole year with a 1-month break.
And it's finally over, and I mean, Io fought her heart out, but Rhea Ripley was just the better competitor. I mean, there was nothing she didn't have an answer for in this match. And really, even without that Kairi interference, she really did deserve to win after everything she went through.
I mean, really, both of them honestly deserve to win, but
I cannot believe what Rhea and Io put each other through tonight in this match. It's almost brutal. And you never see that much blood all over the ring, ever. And the SmackDown Women's Division has potentially just changed forever. It wasn't as dominant as this match, but I'm going to compare it to it anyways, just simply because of how much the champion was shocked. In many instances, this just replicates Brock Lesnar versus John Cena at SummerSlam 2014, where, I mean, Io just didn't know and didn't have an answer for much of what Rhea had to offer her here. And Rhea, even though it was a gritty match, kind of won dominantly in a way. And what Rhea's been fighting for all year is finally hers. She is the SmackDown Women's Champion on the final SmackDown of 2025.
she is going to 2026 as your SmackDown Women's Champion.
What a match. We are back here in Buffalo, New York. And here comes the new Intercontinental Champion. Beat Daniel Bryan last week and now finally has championship gold around his waist.
I still don't know why he's wearing that field.
He's a big Otis fan.
Otis is okay, man. He's good.
He says he likes the shirt, so.
I gotta love merch, man. Like you have nice merch. You literally named LA Knight. You're like LA has some nice merch, man. Come on, man. What are you being Otis from? I'll never understand it.
I don't know. But this crowd is happy, this Buffalo crowd, to see LA Knight for the first time ever with the Intercontinental Championship. Beat one of the greatest of all time last week in the main event of SmackDown. Buffalo. Yeah. Last week, I beat not only the former Intercontinental Champion now, but I beat one of the greatest of all time in Daniel Bryan. And I'm honestly honored. And I'm not going to trash talk one of the GOATs. But what I am going to say is that I want fresh challengers, and Daniel told me he was probably going to go on vacation if he lost anyways. So, let's see what this SmackDown locker room has to offer. Actually, in fact, bring anybody from Raw, NXT, I don't give a shit. I just want so let's see who's going to challenge LA Knight. What the fuck? Is he actually here? Oh my god, LA Knight has probably met his match here in MJF. Who would have thought this would be the first challenger that LA Knight would get? Almost like a younger version of him.
He's been compared to the Miz. A younger Miz, LA Knight, and LA Knight's a future world champion. The Miz is a former two-time world champion. So, of course, coming from AEW,
and he's making this crowd feel it.
Made one of the greatest feuds of all time with CM Punk.
Little shot there at Roman Reigns. And it was only a matter of time before he would come over to the big leagues.
Yeah, that's just a little shot at you.
You know, it's almost funny that I'm even out here challenging you right now. Because you are like me if I was a fucking loser. I mean, what, it took you till, what, you're in your 40s to win your first championship? I'm still in my 20s, man.
I was in TNA for most of my career.
And there's a reason for that. Because you weren't able to cut it. And the only reason you're honestly even here is because William Regal loved you so much that Triple H just begrudgingly kept you here. So you know what? Be thankful you have a job, because I've been the hottest prospect since you were a quote-unquote big deal in TNA. You know, I've been a bigger deal than you my whole career.
People even know who you are is because CM Punk carried you in a promo, sorry, in a feud, and
I was a prospect.
You made one good promo.
I was a prospect long before CM Punk, buddy.
CM Punk's kind of the made your career. I mean, you were kind of mid outside of that.
Oh, you're getting very heated. How about this? So this is about your Intercontinental Championship that took you, I don't know, 25 years into your career to win?
TNA World Champion.
Yeah, well, guess what, buddy? for your mid-card championship. That, by the way, is just a doormat for me for when I eventually kick the ass of the world champions on this show. I don't care if it's Randy Orton, Gunther, Roman Reigns, whoever it ends up being.
Randy Orton would punt your head in.
Why don't you shut your mouth for a second, old man? Let me talk. Let me talk to you. Yeah. Well.
Hey. Only I say yeah. You don't say yeah.
It's you and me at day one. I've already discussed it. And I'm going to end your little reign with your little honeymoon reign with the NIC Championship. And then you can go back to being what you do best. And that's jobbing to people better than you. For example, me.
MJF, let me call CM Punk so he can carry you to another good feud.
Oh, you're going to call CM Punk? Can you even lace the straps of Hornswoggle? I mean, you're pathetic, man.
Did you even win an AEW championship in the worst
I did, actually.
Brand ever?
And I beat CM Punk. Maybe if you were actually paying attention, you would have known that.
Oh, yeah, so I only watch WWE, you know, and maybe sometimes Japan and the Indies before I watch shitty-ass AEW.
Listen.
CM Punk...
Listen, old man.
Nick Khan.
Listen. Nick Khan, you mean Tony Khan? Well, anyways,
sorry,
yeah. Listen.
I don't even care. Same thing.
Buddy, okay, listen, buddy. Yeah. I'm gonna put you in your retirement home at day one, and in the Big 26, you can enter Hall of Fame retirement with Booker T, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and leave it to the young guys, Grandpa.
Alright, man, go. Alright, man, go suck Shad Khan's dick for making your career.
And we're back here, and it's the first round of the SmackDown Women's Intercontinental Championship Tournament, and it's Carmella versus Trish Stratus to start us off.
Carmella's back in the main roster. She's on the NXT for a little bit, but she's back. Kinda did nothing. Sorry, she's back.
The following contest is a championship first round.
I'm just letting you know this. If you don't really pay attention to Carmella, and you didn't really notice why she started doing this stuff. No, she was kind of like she doing nothing. Besides like one role, Stephanie with her match. Okay.
I don't care what y'all say.
So here comes Trish Stratus, who has complimented this women's roster a lot, saying it's one of the most talented she's ever seen. And that's kind of started some discourse between her and Charlotte Flair. And funny enough, Charlotte Flair is in this tournament, but she's on the second half of the bracket, which means her and Trish could meet later in this same tournament. Here we go, Trish Carmella. One-on-one in the first round of the Women's Intercontinental Championship Tournament. Here we go. Colorado tie between the two.
Very, both of these veterans. I mean, Trish a little bit more of a veteran, but...
Referee trying to back them up, and Trish takes a shot. You got to take every shot you can in a match like this. There's one mistake, and you could be eliminated from the tournament.
Both these women probably getting the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I mean, Trish already is, so. Yeah. We might actually make our own Hall of Fame, so.
Maybe like
Kick to the back. Now going for the leg here, and it would still be kind of an upset if Carmella could actually beat Trish tonight, considering, I mean, it was Trish's era that kind of revolutionized stuff, so shit like this can happen. But Carmella beating down away on Trish. Like maybe the WWE, I thought it was, but.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I know in the WWE, I thought it was 10 times.
Trish, nice counter there, and she gives Carmella a neck breaker. Of course, still to come tonight, we're going to hear from Bubba Ray Dudley, the one half of the number one contenders for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and of course, the main event, Gunther, with his final title defense of the year, will defend against the Hot Braun Breaker and a former foe and reignited foe in Drew McIntyre. That is our main event tonight for the PWG Championship Triple Threat. Big match to close out the year on this final SmackDown of 2025. Trish with Carmella, neckbreaker. Missed. Oh, both of them. A nice dropkick there. Stratus with a jawbreaker to to Carmella.
Also, coming up on Raw, Randy Orton said he's hosting an open challenge.
And slams Trish's face against tonight. Yep, still the final Raw of the year coming up. As mentioned, that will be this coming Monday.
And by Randy Orton announcing that, but Randy Orton.
And Stratus, nice comeback here against Carmella. And rallying into this. Chick kick. Going for the cover to advance in the tournament. And a kick out from Carmella.
1.5.
Jawbreaker. Carmella trying to go for the leg, and there's a drop kick. Carmella again beating down on Trish Stratus, kicked out of the chick kick, which is huge here, but gotta wonder how she's gonna rebound here. This is a very big match, and once you lose, you're out, so of this very historic tournament. She's just beating down on Trish here, but you gotta come up with something more creative than this. Trish getting back and forth here. Back and forth they go here in this tournament match. Who will advance to the second round? Be the first woman to advance in this tournament in general. Here we go, back and forth. A lot of respect here, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Chick kick, and that might do it. The second of the match cover. And Trish wins. And Trish will advance to the second round of this Women's Intercontinental Championship tournament.
Here is your winner, Trish
Cut that damn music. Motor City Machine Guns. You want to end matches like double countouts like a bunch of pussies? Well, me and Devon have a proposal for you because we're not done chasing the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Am I right, Devon?
Yeah.
We want a match versus you guys, the Motor City Machine Guns, in a TLC match. And that's not just a request, that's a guarantee. Good night, Buffalo.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
Even just said yeah. Fuck yeah.
TLC match proposed by the Dudleys for, I guess, the time we'll find out, but that's going to be big.
What is in this gift? What is in this gift?
Are they opening these gifts?
It's cold. I got cold. Dynamite.
Here you go, main event time coming up here in Buffalo, New York for the final SmackDown of the year, the Christmas edition of SmackDown.
And it's for the undisputed WWE Championship.
So, Gunther's final defense of the year.
And here comes a man he's had a lot of problems with in this past year, and that is Drew McIntyre. He's been giving Braun Breaker problems lately, and now they both get to challenge Gunther for the Undisputed Championship simply because Gunther's bored. He's like, I have to wait for John Cena to finish his business with Randy Orton on January 1st. Fuck it. I might as well have one more defense to close out the year. But here's the problem. Gunther does not have to be pinned to lose his title. Drew can pin Braun. Braun can pin Drew. And Gunther will still lose his title if that happens. But Gunther's aware of it, and it's a risk he's willing to take. He said just to beat Drew McIntyre's ass one final time in 2025. And then he said he's moving on from this bum.
Now here comes a former Raven.
And introducing the challenger from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at
Raven's not very loved here in Buffalo, but
This is a guy that played for every Bills favorite team. Outside of the Bills.
and this is the first time Braun Breaker has ever challenged for the PWG Championship, and he looks to make this one count. In his very first time challenging for it, he could walk out with the title to close out 2025, and how crazy would it be if Breaker could actually do it?
I mean, even if he doesn't win the title, he doesn't have to get pinned to lose it, so not win it, so it's not champion, so he can't lose the title.
And introducing the champion from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed
There's not much to say about Gunther that hasn't been said already. This year has very much been his year. He has beat the best of the best, whether it's Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, you name them. Even the other champion, Randy Orton. And to Gunther, this is really just a holdover until WrestleMania. the most prestigious prize that there is, and it's Gunther defending it once again against the future and a man he's had problems with for quite some time in Drew McIntyre. McIntyre, Breaker, and the reigning champion Gunther. Triple threat main event here on this Christmas edition of SmackDown, the final SmackDown of 2025. Let's go. McIntyre takes out Breaker, and right away Gunther takes out Drew McIntyre. Breaker looking at this, and Breaker's not one to analyze, and yeah, you know he's going to want to fight here. And oh, Gunther. Oh, look at that. Well, helping Gunther take out McIntyre. I mean, he does have problems with Drew, and you can imagine part of the reason why he was so excited for this match. But one thing here for Drew is even though Gunther and Braun might not team the whole time, he is outnumbered. I mean, he is public enemy #1 going into this match, there's no doubt about it. Even with the world champion being in this match. Gunther, look at this, disrespecting McIntyre by pinning him with his foot. McIntyre kicks out, and now Breaker starting to get...
Breaker hit his shots. He's me at Fortnite right now.
And McIntyre, oh my God, trucks the champion. And Drew McIntyre with the champion and punches him right in the chest, and now takes out Breaker as well.
Breaker is really me for Fortnite right now.
I mean, he is taking on two very talented competitors in his first ever world title match. And Gunther taking out the ref. He doesn't want the ref to see what he's about to do to Drew McIntyre, it looks like. And Gunther saying, Breaker, get out of my way. As far as Breaker sees it, this is a defense against McIntyre, and Breaker takes out the champion. Keep in mind, Breaker has pinned Gunther before. It was back in NXT in 2021. They are not strangers. Yeah, not strangers to each other at all. They just have a mutual respect for each other right now because, again, Drew is the common enemy here. And again, takes out Breaker. And the world champion stands tall over his two challengers. Not the first time Gunther has defended in a multi-man match. He also defended in a multi-man match versus CM Punk and Roman Reigns on the SmackDown following Payback back in September. And McIntyre with Gunther, and a body slam there, and now Braun Breaker bringing out the kendo stick, and he's hitting everybody. He's not taking any prisoners. Drew rolls out of the ring, and now Braun Breaker going to deal with the world champion here and takes out Gunther. Braun Breaker with the champ, sending him into the ropes, and now picks up Gunther. Oh, double knees. And he's looking at McIntyre now. He's not afraid to take him out either. Now grabs Drew by the hair and punches him in the back. And Braun Breaker now in control of this match here against both of them. I mean, at the end of the day, these are three powerhouses. And Drew stealing Gunther from Breaker there so he can take him out himself with a sidewalk slam cover to win the title here by pinning the champion, and Breaker's going to break that up. And Gunther taking Breaker by storm, Drew with a big kick.
That was on Gunther.
And Gunther now right back after Drew. And Gunther's coming into this with a champion strategy. He, at the end of the day, he has two opponents here, not one. Breaker, jawbreaker. And Drew McIntyre again with another sidewalk slam on Gunther. Breaker, what a move, catching Drew. And there's a sidewalk slam to him, Drew now, with a lot more detail. And now picking up McIntyre. Double knees. On Breaker with Drew McIntyre exactly where he wants him. Gunther is nowhere to be found. He's kind of wandering out here while these two fight. And oh, the chair shot. Takes out Drew as well. And Drew with a big boot. And McIntyre. Fireman's carry position on the champion, and down he goes. And a spear! Can Braun Breaker do it? With the pin on Drew. And a kick out by McIntyre, almost had him. And now waits for the champ. And oh, Gunther. What a counter. Missed the boot. Missile drop kick. Clothesline on Drew. Cover to retain. And Braun takes out Charles Robinson. And Gunther has had Drew down here for the count. Drew kicks out now and hits Gunther with a chair. And this match has become absolutely insane. And instead of breaking up the pin, Braun just takes out the ref in general just because he wanted to see Drew down for more than 3 seconds because he knew that it would have been over there. And he's rubbing in Gunther's face. And now picking up the champion from the ground for a powerbomb. Drew takes out Breaker, and Breaker is on a roll right now. He started off the match not being able to do much, and now it's all in his hands. He controls his destiny, but wait! With a missile drop kick. Oh! I think McIntyre was thinking, oh, blow there. Gunther saw it coming. And a spear on Gunther on the outside, and this match is crazy now. The champion is down and out on the inside, and Drew rolling out of the way. And now he's going to get back into the ring, and he splashes on the champ! Gunther is out. He's a non-factor right now. It's down to Braun and Drew again. McIntyre swoops. And belly to belly. And broken up by Gunther here. And Drew takes out Gunther again. Right now, Gunther has become a non-factor. Drew and Braun control their dynasties right now. Is that enough? Throw a chair right in his face. And a kick out from McIntyre. Oh my God, so close. And Breaker knew that could have been the final blow. Gunther is out. Again, Breaker in total control of this match. Takes out Drew. Gunther is out in the ring here. And I'm going to wrestle down Gunther to make him a non-factor. And look at this. Braun is slamming him. And now focused on Drew, the main reason he wanted this match to begin with. Spear!
Gunther!
Is he going to pin the champion? No! Braun thought he had him. But Gunther's had too many breaks, and I guess the spear didn't do much against him here. The double knees. But if that spear doesn't do it, another one's going to have to. Another spear, but Drew is coming back into the ring. And he breaks it up.
Out at one.
Claymore! And Braun kicks out. Oh my God, this match is chaotic. Missile drop kick.
with a double axe handle. Missed the clothesline.
Chop.
Can't be missing like on that like some of Tuesday. Sorry.
And Gunther powerbomb. And I'm gonna hit Breaker as well. And pins McIntyre. Breaker is out. And Gunther retains again and will enter 2026 with the title. What a dominant reign from this man. This reign just does not end. There was a little brief period, but it truly never ended.
Braun really, in my opinion, was the best competitor in this match. I mean, how many times did he? I mean, he had the match won with a spear, but unfortunately, it's a triple threat match.
And really think about this. The winner of the Royal Rumble is very likely to challenge Gunther at WrestleMania.
Because nobody wants to get punted, their face punted in, so.
It's not only that though. It's think about how long this guy has really dominated this brand with all this star power on it. It is crazy that going into January, the winner of the Royal Rumble is going to challenge a guy who really started all this back in May. And Gunther again beats some of the best competitors. Braun technically wasn't pinned, but the facts are the facts. Braun did not walk out of here a winner.
I mean,
And that's because Gunther is just on too much of a damn roll right now. And notice how Gunther pins Drew. He figured that Braun might have kicked out.
I mean, I think he knew Braun was going to kick out. I mean, let's be honest, Gunther has to know deep down, if Drew McIntyre wasn't in this match, Braun Breaker probably would have been champion because he had Gunther beat.
But the history books are going to read Gunther as champion, and that is going to close it out for 2025 SmackDown. Thank you for watching. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and good night from Buffalo, New York.